You know what? I should unmute myself if I say something. Hello. I'm stupid. Also, yeah. It's just, God, we're just. I think my biggest problem is I need to. I technically should sleep. I technically should go to bed, but I'm just. You know, one of those days where you just don't want to, where you just kind of want to run from everything. It's one of those days, I think. It's just exhausting at the moment. And that's it. It's exhausting. It's I mean, the world's on fire. That's just it. The world is on fire. We are just... And as much as, you know, here's the thing. What I hate the fucking most about it is that while my brain, you know, I can definitely see, oh, hey, it probably will work out to a degree. It's not the worst. We are by far not in a situation where I would say just scream and panic, everyone. It's a bad situation, don't get me wrong. But also, it's not impossible. Oh yeah, lots of free stuff again, so we can do some gacha pulls later. Like, when I look at when I look at the USA, I can see that people are fighting back. And, you know, yeah, sure, there are some people where I'm like, you know, hey, you sleazy motherfucking worms, who are like, trans people are not an issue. The real issue is that people eat too much meat, and like, oh, hey, political vegans, you really are helping everyone with that sentiment right now. Like, really helping everyone. That's just, Like, yeah, it's one person, but there are a bunch of them. Especially... Especially with the, how's it called? Especially with the Democrats, there are some. But, you know, others are fighting back. It's like, what was it again? Maine was it? You know, basically got told, hey, you need, we're going to cut your federal funding. And then, you know, I think it was the governor, she was just like, then see you in court, asshole. And like, yes, that spirit is needed. That is the key. Just, you know, do everything, because we need to just keep fighting. Like, even here, God damn it. As I said, it's not over. It's depressing, but it's not over. And as long as we just keep that in mind, no matter how hard it is, we have a chance. I guess that is one of the reasons why I just wanted to add like another round of a shooty bang bang and completely fuck up my hook. So what are we looking at? Oh god, this is depressing. And FTP and BSW are out. Well, that's good. For now. For now. playing well right now. It's just, yeah. Sometimes you just die, and then you respawn, and you keep trying again, and you learn from your past encounter. No, you know what? Now this oh fuck. Is that too cringe? Is it too cringe to equate video game respawning to real life political action? Then again, I think you can make anything a motivational poster if you just slap Kazuma Kiryu onto it. Almost everything, I'd say. Don't forget, Kazuma Kiryu fought the CEO of racism. And I guess, you know, there are some more positive things out there even. I mean, hey, in some quote-unquote more positive news, the Russians seem to have an absolute horrible time at the Ukrainian front right now. Which is good. Like, actually shit changes for once. Because turns out when the winter is cold and there's no supply lines anymore, it's not nice, you know? Oh yeah, from what I heard, it's basically that in certain parts of the front, they cut off supply lines with drone strikes, which then led to the fact that, you know, the soldiers had to walk to the front, or, you know, couldn't really get supplies in that well because, you know, all the vehicles are gone. And you know, when it's minus 12 degrees Celsius, let me tell you, it's not really popular if you don't have like food, shelter, and you're getting told you have to walk through a shitty trench. But also, yeah, apparently one of the things they're doing now to help with the supply line problem, so the Russians are doing it, is donkeys. Yes, donkeys. Which don't help a lot, but I mean, you know, it says a lot. So yeah, we have to take the positive news where they are. And I keep saying the biggest problem Trump and co will have, always and ever, is, you know, is actually disgruntled Republicans. And they are very disgruntled right now. So yeah, keep everything. It's hard, I know, but try to stay positive. I know optimism is nowadays a rare resource. Even I sit here and it's like, it's hard to stay optimistic because it's just... Just, you have to. We all have to. And yes, what I can say, oh hey, you know, it is a lot. And by the way, I will just say that I am excited. I think I am excited to a degree for Wilds, because I want to get my mind off to a degree. I mean, it's you know, sorry, my brain isn't working similar to Agonia. I wish. I mean, it would probably be a bit problem. It sometimes would make problems on streams because, as I posted a while ago, she just has these moments. We now, you know, after 11 years, like 10 years, we were like, maybe that's actually autism. Where she, you know, she gets input by like one word, and then there's a long train of thought with a lot of emotional input, and then she says something. And I think I am pretty good at knowing where that origin came from. But still, it's sometimes a lot. But on the other hand, she's not really worrying about a lot of stuff, so that's an upside. I just keep worrying, and I hate it, and I just don't want to. And even though it's probably one of those things that's like, you know, if it happens, I definitely am like, oh shit, how can I explain that to people? That she's really not meaning it in a bad way. It's the worst? What do you mean with it's the worst? I mean, you know what, at least it can be sometimes very funny because again, like, you know, a few days, like, yesterday it was, I woke up and I got confronted with, why is there an intrinsic urge to push down animals that are colored black and white in a certain ratio? And you just sit there and you're just like, what? Yeah, getting worried about stuff really is bad. I can do stuff. Again, this is why I was like, I rather probably, especially on days like this where like everything is really fucking shit, I'd rather stream a bit more so we can talk and that, you know, that we all might no. This is just a problem with context and time in terms of chat. You know, that we all just have a bit more talking, a bit more, you know, everything. Because that's the thing, I would say. When I think about my streams right now, it's always weird to think about entertainment because I feel like the biggest thing I can do with, you know, talking and just playing some shit in the background is give a sense of normalcy. Because nothing is normal right now. It isn't. And you know what? It sucks that I, you know, as a longtime fan, I am not more excited for Wilds because I wish I was. I wish I had in these times a game where I could just say, holy shit, something to look forward to. And I still look forward to it. No worries. I fucking need to re-pre-order it though. I still haven't done that. But a lot is not normal. A lot is uncertain. And I think sometimes you just need to get a bit of feeling that everything is at least a little bit normal, a little bit hopeful. Just this little bit of, this might pass, you know? Oh yeah. You know, pushing over animals with a certain color ratio. That was interesting. Again, thanks to me being kind of accustomed to that, I was very quickly figuring out that she probably meant partially penguins. And apparently, and the second one was cows. So you know that's two things. So that's that. And like, yeah, I guess you push over cows when you're bored and live in the countryside. That's a thing, right? I know Agonia and we both did it in our youth, but you're probably like, is that bad? And I'm like, I don't know, but it's funny because, you know, you push the cow and you're like, I don't think it hurts them. It is funny though. Just don't go into the fenced area with the bull. Bad thing. But yeah, that's weird ideas are always just a thing that comes up. Like, yeah, do I want to push over penguins? I don't know. And then she was like, yeah, but they're on ice, and you push them and they're just sliding, like, and you're like, why is this such a precise image in your brain, girl? What? And yes, this is kind of out of. I need to say, by the way, everything that comes out of those. I sometimes call them Hirnfurzer, so brain farts. It's not meant to be serious. It's just like, isn't that a thought? And like, yeah, that certainly is a thought. Why did you have that thought? So yeah, it's just. Sometimes it just happens during streams. So like, if you're watching our streams and there's like a commentary where you're like, wait, that's out of the blue and a bit weird, maybe a bit macabre. Keep in mind, it usually is just a thought. And there's a starting point, and you can definitely figure out what was meant. And usually it's just like a big old thought experiment. I think thought experiment is the right way to describe it. So yeah, at least it's enjoyable. Okay, not enjoyable. It's it's you can smile a bit at it. It's a little bit of light in.
When we after the stream talked about it, you laughed pretty hard.
It's because it's macabre and absurd,
Yeah.
And I kind of like absurdist stuff, so that's that. And then I kind of created an even bigger moral dilemma for you.
Yes. Depending on how you weigh the different methods and outcomes.
I mean, okay, just basically, there was a discussion and a very big focus about hugging seals, and.
Well, technically, you were just talking about Greenland, right?
Yeah, I just mentioned Greenland, and then someone was like, "What? What were they doing at Greenland?" And I was like, "They were hunting seals. The Vikings did that," and that kind of triggered the whole thought in your brain of, "Can you hug seals without impacting their, they don't lose the fear of humans?" And that just went fucking far because you're like. Yeah, it basically ended in again. That's the whole.
If I remember correctly, it was like if you can hunt them sustainably, you could do it.
Yeah, because for some reason, this is probably the interesting part about this, because it's you want to do it, you have an emotion, and then because you're like, but I should not impact the seals, I should not make them used to humans, and for some reason, you just landed on. It can't be done without the seal dying. Until I told you, you could just sedate the seal, which, by the way, literally for her was like just a shock moment. Like, she literally looked at me like, oh yeah, why didn't I think about that? And immediately followed up by like, but what if I drug the seals too much? And they get, how was it called? And they get addicted. And I just sit there being like...
Conditioned, or heart failure or something.
Yeah, I mean, you really care about those seals, but also like, god damn it, what is that idea that you just are like, that you just sit there at Greenland constantly drugging seals to hug them? Again, you know what I mean? It's just such an absurdist thought. You're like, you just keep, because I just met like, hey Lena, yeah, after we finished, episode 1. But yeah, it's just very much an absurdist thought, and so you're like, okay, how the fuck did that go for? But also, you're just like so emotional, like, no, I can't do bad things to seals, and like, and like. The seals. No, this was a thing about she wanted to hug seals. So like, you could just sedate the seal and they don't notice it, and you can just squish them a bit. And then she was like, yeah, what if I just keep dragging the seals in Greenland and the seals get addicted to being sedated? I just was there and I was like, this is my morning. I have to deal with that before I had breakfast. Seal Yurata. I mean, it's fine, you know. I don't have a problem with that. It's like I think it's always one of those things where, like, especially when it comes to neurodivergent people, I feel like a lot of people always end up making these expectations like, oh, if you're not, you know, just instantly get it in our society, you know, oh, what is wrong with you? And, like, I feel like a lot of people just miss, like, a bit of empathy with it. Because the moment you realize that, you know, those thoughts are coming, you know, no matter how absurd they are coming from a genuine place of empathy, of, you know, genuinely being, you know, thinking about how can the seals, you know, because seal cute and fat and wobbly and squishy, but also you can't hug them. You know, you should maybe work at a, you know, at a seal rescue station then?
Yes, but not everyone can. Or is able to.
Then again, I think a lot of people also are not that interested in actually hugging seals.
But there's a group that are too many to work in the stations and are not necessarily able or have the skill set to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But still want to hug seals.
Yeah.
How do we help them?
And here's an idea. We need to make realistic seal plushies. What do I mean with that? Well, first of all, we go and have, you know, we give them an inner bone structure. Yes, Elena knows what's up, but, like, it's an inner bone structure, and there can be, you know, some just filling in that, because, you know, most organs are such that we don't really feel those. That's not really. We need to have a rib cage there. And then, here's the thing. We are really good at creating gels. So, because the key part about the squishiness is, you know, there's the rib cage and, you know, the bone structure that pushes back. But over there is a layer of fat. And that fat layer needs to be very precisely reproduced. And then reproduce the fur. And then we have accurate seal plushies that you can...
Yay. Either that or we make a seal lottery.
Ah, yes, the lottery to hug seals.
Yes.
Because they're squishy. Screamshy.
But
yes,
only if you can sedate them in a way that doesn't impact them negatively.
If, you know, if even, like, there are some in captivity that probably are fine with getting petted and such.
I don't have enough information to make a decision on that.
Yeah. I just know they were very cute at the rescue station where we were.
Yeah, and stinky.
I mean, they will smell of fish. That's just the nature of seals.
Yeah, but that adds to the cuteness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The fish smell is adding to the cuteness.
And the salt water.
Fair point. But yeah. I mean, funnily enough, they can have a show there, you know, when feeding. And, yeah, one of them got basically, you know, got poked on the nose, and, like, they had a face. There wasn't really a neck, but, you know, we were like, oh yeah, there's the body, there's, like, probably something resembling a neck area, and then there was a head, and then that just disappeared. There was just a body with a face. It's just like, it's like, okay, that's a thing they can do, apparently.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 2.
Ah. But yeah, that's just to wrap up the whole SEAL business. We talked about it, and turns out there are much more humane and better ideas than being gung-ho on the Greenland beaches about hugging seals. But yeah, again, it's like the whole being very emotionally invested into hugging seals because seals cute, and like I get it, and I think this kind of empathy and understanding is just missing for a lot of times. But yeah, this is the let's wrap up a very depressing weekend stream, I guess. Oh, you have a big fat seal plushie from IKEA. I thought we should make big fat seal plushies from IKEA, but yeah. Seal plushies are cute. I mean, we have Blahaj, which is also important. It's almost a seal plushie. Let's just be real here. Well, oh, Stillfleet. What is Stillfleet? Eh. I mean, on the other hand, I'm kind of thinking now that I should probably start. Anti-capitalist sci-fi TTRPGs. That's neat. That I really should get like at least a small group going for some TTRPG stuff again. Like, I know. I want to do the whole open table and shit in the future, but I think in time, just for the time being, you know, maybe getting some pre-made adventures running with shit people know. I think at this point I'm less about what I want to play and more about I just want to play again. You can have fun with every system, so that's that. You just need to do it. You just need to do it, and I think that's at least the plan, and I think it would probably also be nice for people to have a table again. And otherwise, at least, okay, well, I mean, it was already, there's an ape person called Rude Gesture. Ooh. Oh no, shit's haunted. Let's actually run in there. Let's do this. There we go. A shield! The shield wall is happening! Time to 1066 shit. It's funny. I really, honestly, I really like playing Cineva. I just kind of like this thing, especially because the grapple hook is just like, yeah, if you hook someone and drag them to you, it's just evil shit. Love it. Come here. Come here. Nice. But yeah, generally getting back into TTRPGs would be kind of nice. So, bit of a plan for this year, and let's see if maybe I can find a good group. So, nope. Shot me. Oh, from the behind. Damn it. I mean, at least one thing I know is that one thing I like to do is that I always keep continuing my worlds. Like, I really hate the fact that when groups are like, I really hate the idea, playing with groups and basically always different isolated timelines when it's, not ready, because, like, I really like the part of just throwing in from other stuff that maybe one or two players in a group can recognize. And they're like, oh, it's that. It's just a bit of continuity. Loose continuity, but continuity,
Vehicle dropped at designated location.
Which gets especially funny when, the people always, when the players start always being a little bit fooky-wooky with everything. Or, are not the best people. And then just, there's just this increase in assholes in the world constantly. Oh well. 53 kills. That's good. Can I? Maybe I can if it happens. That would be cool. They have levolution in this map. God, that term is so stupid, and for some reason it persevered in this household.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
Damn it.
Strategic beacon deployed. Guided missiles lost.
Oh yeah. But yeah, as said, this is a little bit of normalcy, I'd say. Just a little bit that I can provide. Nice. Ooh. There we go. Because you see, guided missile onto there. See this thing? So there should now. Okay, there it comes. I mean, that's not really a cruise missile, but.
All units, provide coordinates to guide missile to the spire. We need to take it down. Objective Delta 1 clear. Stay frosty.
Oh, we need another one. Okay, because the whole thing can collapse actually, and then the you know, the capture point changes down. Which is cool, but yeah. There we go. Damn it. Yeah. So yeah, gonna be a week ahead. I don't know. Yeah. Tomorrow and Tuesday, bit of relaxing. Again, probably some Monster Hunter related stuff on Wednesday. We don't really know right now. If we don't have level loots a little. Yeah, I hate the fact that it's just a little bit. It's like, why? And I mean, I guess if you have Generations and you're also Generations Ultimate on the Switch and you're stuck in high rank, and you maybe need a little bit of help to going forward, we could open up the lobby.
It's a very specific subset of people.
What?
That's a very specific subset of people.
I know, but you know, maybe they're still there, so who knows? I just need to kill Rathalos a little bit, and we need to make a little bit of armor sets from Rathalos. And then we have to just eat a little bit of more monsters. Just that.
Victory in sight. They can't hold much longer. This is their last.
Yeah, restrict area. That goes that destroys it gets destroyed then, but I guess we won't see a second missile. I guess. I think they said they need like 2, but yeah. So yeah, but just a bit of Monster Hunter maybe. You know, before the big Monster Hunter. It was honestly kind of nice, you know, playing with, through Rise with a lot of people. That was neat. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it will be with Wilds, because again, they're the it's even more interesting. Yeah. One of the reasons why I will keep the lobby open, I think, because, I mean, to a degree, Monster Hunter is, you know, you can go back and grind a little bit and such, but yeah. Spire structure severely damaged. Do you need 3? But yeah. It's gonna be interesting going through Wilds. That's, ooh! 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 That goes down. Now it does Levolution. Yes. Frame rate just tanked. I mean, Levolve, I mean, DICE called it Levolution, so I don't know even if it makes like the sector actually worse. I think actually the Spire going down is like one of the more, I don't know, it's fine. I think it's fine. Which, you know, probably helps that the map design is just a little bit mediocre. Just a little bit. Hey, cool. We saw something on stream with that. Well,
Capture the last sector. We're going to win this. Guided missiles launched.
oh, now we're really spamming them. Just guided missile after guided missile after guided missile. What if the point just gets completely destroyed and we have to jump down into the valley and there's like a new objective just because everything just gets destroyed all the time?
I need to be more careful. Smoke screen incoming.
Let's go. Or not.
Victory in sight. They can't hold us long.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. I mean, I kind of like the idea of, you know, when you have like large scale shit that just things get destroyed. Oh, you mean you mean that?
Victory in sight. They can't hold us long.
Fighting over pools of molten rock. I mean, hey, that's molten rock or iron. Who knows? We've never been down there. We just know it's changing right now, which is actually oh wait, no, but we should definitely avoid the whole
Capture the last sector.
existential dread. And any other circumstances saying the inner core of our planet is changing would probably be like, oh great, but you know, in our times, no, end times. Let's go. Nice. And oh yeah. Got that final push done. I'm still looking forward to the next Battlefield, but you know, it's fun. I just hope Levolution isn't in there again. Look at them. I just out just three people and I just outranked them in terms of score. And there one of them is a healer. Healing is like, you know, it's just a 3 points machine in these kinds of games, so... Yeah. And you know what? Nice. It goes up. Slowly, but it goes up. That was a lot of progress. And now we can do important things like slapping on patches onto our gun because it gives us more control. And if we have more control, we can sacrifice a little bit more of it. So we can actually have a bit more handling. But also, it's a bit of a cursed look. Okay, not really that cursed. I kind of like it. It's sleek. Do we have another gas block? Yes. That's range though, so no. Nope. Do we have the interesting, only the micro riser, not scope riser. Okay, we are at, wait, almost done even, damn. Yes. More free shit. And now everyone, what? Time to pull some gacha. I mean, last time I basically finished all of the pools. So by the way, if you don't know how this works, you have tickets that always reset at the end of the season. You only get them by playing there. I think there's no way to buy them, so nice. And you know, you have a list of things you can get. All the yellow ones you only can get once and they're out of the pool. And by the way, this pool doesn't change. It just gets only new stuff gets added to it. So yeah, this game is pretty generous if we're honest. If I'm honest, so let's go. And there we already have another one out of the pool. Nice. But it's still missing the SKS one. Oh yeah, nice. We have the picture. That's good. There we have everything. I just played. That's it. Yeah, probably will lead out the rest at the end, but well, that's the whole loot pool done. Let's get some more here done. It's always kind of interesting to go into free-to-play games because, like, right now I feel like this is really the one that is the most generous. That's a lot of shields. Anyway. Yeah. I guess it was just a little bit more of Delta Force just to end out and talk a bit. Really hope you all had a good time. By the way, if you're wondering, I don't know if I'm actually going to play the Black Hawk Down campaign on stream. It's supposedly really hard because it's, for some reason, it is like an actual classical tactical shooter. So, but it's for free. It's co-op, it's for free. If I had someone, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just go back here and let's just end this one out. Yeah, that was just the whole plan. Oh well. So yeah, I hope you all had a good time. Hope it was nice. I really saw it was apparently needed. So stay healthy and sleep well. I know it's a hard time, and I know it can be depressing, and the only thing we are basically left to do is to carry on, look out for the people we love, and if you find something in your life that actually can bring you some momentary joy and get your head off, don't feel bad for indulging. Everything is bad right now, and it can just pull on your sanity, on your mental state. It's not bad if you're sometimes just taking a pause and just enjoy a game. You just, play a multiplayer game, you play a co-op game, you play a single player game, and you just don't think about the world. That's fine. Do not feel bad doing that. Your mental health is important. You are not obligated to destroy it 24/7 for any cause. So yeah, stay healthy, stay safe, look after your loved ones, talk to your friends. It sucks, but we have to carry on, and it will be over one day. We can fight. We haven't lost yet. So have a good week ahead of you, and see you all soon on Wednesday for hopefully some enjoyable Monster Hunter. Good night.